Yo, what's up? It's B Diz, the rock star part of SuperObvious.
It's your boy, Mr. 4.0, yours truly in the flesh. You know how we do.
And in this video, we're not doing a summary of the episode. We're going to switch it up and explain some of the things that happened in the premiere of the second part of the season for Power Book 2 Ghost. The first thing we're going to really talk about is 2-Bit being released from being locked up. Basically, he was in court and didn't give any of the information that he was agreeing to give to the court for his statement, but still got released.
Yeah, because basically what the plea or whatever agreement was, all he pretty much had to do was just show up and answer questions, and he would get like released, all charges dropped, everything. So that's basically what he did without really saying anything.
He's also the one that burnt Dre to a crisp.
Yeah, for Ghost.
Yeah, so
which I don't think is dead, but okay.
So how long do you think it could be before 2-Bit sees Tommy?
See, that's a good question, because I feel like two things are happening. Either we might see Tommy maybe the next couple episodes, because maybe 2-Bit gets in touch with Tommy and ends up going to where Tommy's at, or when this whole Ghost Book 2 is done, you might see Tommy rolling back into New York. I believe that's what New York.
Do you think that 2-Bit being released is kind of like the segue to have Tommy reintroduced for when Tommy has his own book?
Yeah, I think so. Because honestly, I didn't even know they were even going to include 2-Bit.
Yeah, that was shocking to me. I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah, like that fucked me up. I was like, oh shit, okay. And I was wondering what happened to him, because I know he was still locked up from the first chapter or whatever you want to call it.
When he got busted at the warehouse that Tommy had.
Yeah.
So supposedly when we got the information earlier, Tommy, his book was supposed to be book 4. I think Kanan's was going to be last. Tommy's was going to be 4th. I think Tate, his was supposed to be 3rd, but I heard that they're going to like scrap his, kind of have him equally throughout the books, because he doesn't really need to have his own book. Do you think that maybe Tommy's book could be the next one?
It could be. I think it would make more sense to have him be the next one, and then have Kanan, basically that be the last one to kind of like just finish the whole thing up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel. I think Tommy should be the next one.
How do you feel about Kane putting his hands on Monet and then getting beat up in jail as a message?
Good. Look, this is my whole thing. For one, I don't believe in putting my hands on a woman, period. A regular woman, your baby mama, whatever. But your mother, you definitely don't put your hands on your mother. Like, that's a no-no. He lucky that's all he got was that little bit of ass whooping that he got.
He did show some remorse, and Monet just slapped his hand away, because that's one of the things. It's like, well, yeah, you're sorry, but you still did it.
This motherfucker gave her a mean elbow. Like, get the fuck off me, bitch.
Hit her with the back elbow, bitch.
That shit was fucked up.
How do you feel about the prediction that towards the end of this season, a big character has to die, and that Tariq could kill Saxe to prevent himself from getting busted and try to stage it as a suicide?
I mean,
wow.
It wouldn't be Power if somebody wasn't getting killed.
Pretty much.
Just be real. And honestly, who else would Tariq kill other than Saxe? I mean, he's not gonna kill Method Man, because I feel like
we're gonna talk about that in a second. The prediction on that.
Yeah, but
Saxe being killed is actually a big deal, because I think they were saying that he was pretty much the main bad guy towards the first season.
Yeah.
So he's been around from the beginning.
Yeah.
That would be a huge death if Saxe died.
Yeah.
If he got
Get
killed.
him out of there.
What about people thinking that it's too soon for him to die?
I don't think it's too soon. I mean, he's been there since day 1.
Yo, he's been there since day 1, man. That's the right time for him to go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, let him go. I would. I mean, I would kill him off. I mean, would you rather see him getting killed or him jacking off again? I mean, let's be real.
All right, so let's talk about what we talked about the other day as far as the deal that Saxe and McLean have But this was your idea that McLean is acting like he's cool with Saxe, but McLean is gonna actually screw over Saxe
Yeah.
and try to get Tosh released and get Tariq off the hook.
Yeah, because even when he talked to Two Bit and bought what's her name?
Oh, Rodriguez?
Yeah, Rodriguez. You know, when Method Man, I'm gonna call him Method Man because that's what he's, a method man.
For sure.
But even when he told Two Bit, was like, man, I'm not a snitch. I'm not snitching nobody. He was like, I'm going to tell you exactly what to say without actually snitching, without actually even saying anything. You're going to say a little bit, but not enough to really snitch and get Tasha off. So I feel like that was his whole plan the whole time. And then Saxe is so desperate, he just was like, all right, cool, yeah, all right, yeah. You dumb motherfucker. But
there's our prediction that we said that Saxe and Method Man are acting like they're in cahoots, but you're saying that Method Man is gonna get over on Saxe and have Tosh and Tariq released.
Yeah.
So what if we get the whole, like, before that, Saxe tries to do something slick against Method Man, but Method Man pretty much already has him checkmate. I already knew you were gonna try to do this. He's gonna get them both off, and Saxe is gonna look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, because I mean, just think about it. Like, Tariq is the one paying all the lawyer fees right now.
Yeah.
So why would you turn around and basically get Tariq locked up? How you gonna get paid for your services? Even after you get Tasha off, he still has to pay you. So if he gets arrested and goes to jail, you're not getting paid, bro. So that'd be stupid. Cause even with Two Bit saying what he said, all he said was, yeah, there were talks around the neighborhood that Tariq had got involved with the wrong crowd, the wrong people. But he didn't drop no names. He didn't say what Tariq was doing. So Saxe really doesn't really have anything on Tariq for real anyway. So that'll be an easy case. A 2 for 2. You got a mother and daughter off? Two high, you know what I'm saying? Two high profile cases? No, that'll be big for his career. Lawyer wise, show wise. His career's already big.
What about the prediction that Monet could kill the cop that she's sleeping with?
I mean, she could, but what would be the reason?
I don't know.
Because my whole thing with that is, if Monet kills that cop and her husband finds out that she killed that cop, but that cop works for her husband as well, and he's the one that's basically been getting them off from going to jail, what would be her reason for her to kill him? None at all.
That's a good point.
And the only thing that I can say why she would kill him is the fact that he kind of crossed the line, was like, he needs a man. Your son needs, he needs a man to show him how to be a man and get him in line. You can't control him. So that might be the only way I could say that she would kill him. But then how are you going to kill somebody if what he said was proven?
That's a good point, man.
So I don't know where these people are coming from saying that she's going to kill it. Why would she kill the cop for? That's stupid.
That's the same site where they said that, what about Tariq going broke?
But how the hell is Tariq gonna go broke? unless the only way Tariq could go broke if Monet stops giving him the drugs.
Yeah.
And right now, the fact that she knows how he's moving the drugs, she loves that idea.
Oh, on the same subject. How do you feel about Diana pretty much trying to sabotage?
Sappy. She's sappy, bro.
Yeah, and Monet wasn't for that. She sees the bigger picture, so she's still down with what Tariq's doing. Do you think Diana might try to do something else to get in the way of the business because Tariq won't be with her?
Yeah, she's sappy. First of all, how you gonna mix business with pleasure?
Do you think Diane might do something else, like go out of her way to try to get in the way of Tariq's business?
She could, but how would she do that without Monet finding out?
Yeah, because Monet is the real person that can make the difference.
Yeah,
and if Monet is still down with everything, that's kind of like...
Exactly.
Like you tried, but nope.
So even if she jeopardizes Tariq's business, let's just say she somehow steals his money or somehow steals his drugs or whatever it may be, that'll be the only way. But I don't think she has that in her heart. She's not even built like that. You know what I'm saying?
What about Braden's brother? Do you think he's gonna die?
Yeah,
he had some close calls.
Yeah, I think he's gonna die because he's gonna end up snitching.
Oh.
And then it's gonna come down to who's gonna pull that trigger.
Kane put a gun to his head. He got jumped out in the streets.
Yeah, like I think he's gonna end up snitching, or he's gonna be on his way to snitch. And his brother, Braden, is his name?
Braden.
Yeah, Braden might end up pulling that trigger. Don't make me do this.
All right, I think kind of like wrapping this up. When we see the trailer for the next week, so what do you think is going to be going on next with Kane? Because he kind of seems like, besides 2-Bit being released, just the whole
Kane's about to be a wild card now.
Yeah.
Going back to what you said, people were saying that. I just realized something. I did see something in the trailer. He was talking to the cop.
Kane was?
Yeah, he was talking to the cop.
That Monet he's been sleeping with.
Saying, well, she's already pushing me out, something like that. What do you think? Who do you think is next? And he was talking to the cop. So maybe that could be a reason. I just thought about that. Maybe that could be a reason that Monet kills the cop, because maybe him and the cop somehow come together or whatever. But other than that, he's a wild card, man. Because you can even see, I don't know if he's the one that actually robbed whoever he robbed, but it seems like he robbed somebody, and he might have robbed one of her money drop offs.
Oh wow!
But that's just based off, just the trailer. You really can't see too much. So, but yeah, he's definitely a wild card now.
But yeah, that's just some of the recap and the predictions of what's going on in the future episodes. So, do you still believe that these couple of episodes have been better than
the And I say that because it was like, you kind of, and no offense to Ghost, I'm a big Ghost fan. I liked how he moved, but with Tariq, you got a younger Ghost. One thing that Ghost didn't have that Tariq has is Tariq has more book smarts. Ghost has book smarts, but he had more street knowledge than really book smarts. You know what I'm saying? So like, even with him running for
governor.
Governor. So you got Tariq, who learned the business from his father. So so he's street savvy, and he has the smart. Look how he's moving it. Look how he's moving the drugs by himself. That's smart. He don't have to pick nothing up. He don't have to drop nothing off. So when Ghost was doing it, he still had to pick the product up. He still had to be there when the product got dropped off. I just like it better.
Yeah, here's another good question is, because we're pretty sure that Tasha is gonna get out soon.
Yeah.
Like, what do you like as far as in this season, like this book of the whole series? Like, what do you think she'll like? Do you think she'll have any kind of key moments where she really has an impact in the story besides being released?
Well, I think what's gonna happen is with her, the fact that Tariq is so deep he's just so deep into the drug game now. I think she's gonna be, to try to stay close to him and see what he's doing. I think she's gonna get caught up back up in that drug life again with him.
Oh man.
But she's not gonna really know. She's really not gonna have a lot of say so, because he already got it kind of like down packed. So, or either that, or she might just keep trying to convince him. All right, it's time to get out, son.
She could like tell him what to do, but he could just be like, no.
Yeah, like, I'm doing this. It's my shit.
Yeah. Wow. I think that's about it, man.
Yeah.
This is B Diz, the rock star, part of SuperObvious.
It's your boy, Mr. 4.0, the good one, the great one, the greatest of all time. You know what it is, man. Clothing line coming soon. Holla at me.
And we're talking about Power Book 2 of Ghost. Here's some of our recap and summary and predictions and spoilers. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Hit that like button and share it.
You do all that too. Peace.